All right, guys. Now, if you are tired of losing money, if you are tired of blowing up your trading account, what I want from you right now is make sure you follow every instruction I'm going to give to you in this video so that you can be able to replicate the same result. So copy everything. Just read my lips word to word so that you understand every instruction. Now, I am here to give you guys clear blueprint of how to be a profitable forex trader. And that is why I said, if you're tired of losing money as a trader, this video is for you. So all I need from you right now is to make sure you practice and backtest everything I'll be giving to you guys. So let's dive into it as quick as possible. Now, this is all about, making money as quick as possible as a trader. We want to make the quickest money as possible. And at the same time, we don't want to be reckless, which means we don't want to be chasing the market to and fro like amateur traders, the way they do it. So we want to do it professionally, but at the same time, we want to make quick money. That's what scalping is all about, all right? Now, what we need to do, first of all, a lot of people do scalping wrongly, and I'm going to help you guys in this video to make sure you are not on the wrong side. One of the major things you need to know as a trader, irrespective of a trading strategy, and most of the time when we talk about trading strategies, it always revolve around the word entry when to get into the move, irrespective of a trading strategy, whether you're using fair value gap, order block, inducement, liquidity, all of them, you're going to make use of entry. Now, when taking entry in the market, this is where most people get it, where they get it wrongly. They take entry without having proper understanding of what the direction of the market is going to be. And that is why this video, the way I structured it, I'm going to teach you guys about direction of the market, how to frame direction of the market, and everything we'll be doing will be in alignment to the direction of the market on that trading day. Now, we'll be using 5 minutes time frame because that is where we want to get our entry, but we'll be using daily time frame for our direction. What we need now, right now, is let me go to daily time frame, okay? Let me give you guys the blueprint of this strategy. This daily time frame, I'm going to remove everything here. We want a situation whereby we know the direction of the day. For example, this is bullish day. This was bullish day. This was bullish day. Bullish day. Okay. Now, when we are done knowing the direction, what we need is to go to that 5 minutes time frame and then work with these entry techniques I'm going to give you in alignment to the direction. That's why I said the mistake most people make, they know about strategy techniques, but they do it against the direction. Because the same strategy I'm going to give you guys, the same entry techniques I will give you guys, you can also see it in alignment against the direction of the market. And then most people are going to chase it, and then the market is going to go against them, and then they start losing money, complain that the strategy doesn't work. So we want a situation where we know the direction of the market. How do we know direction of the market? First of all, if you have not seen most of my videos on direction of the market, there are a lot of videos, but I'm going to briefly summarize it in this one, okay? Direction of the market is very simple. We want to know the side of the market that is dominating. And we only know that after a reversal. How do we know a reversal? It's very simple. A reversal occurs when there are two candles. For example, bullish candle or bearish candle. Let me draw it out like this. Bullish or bearish candle. That is when the reversal occurred. All right. So after a reversal, one side of the market has already dominated. This is bullish, right? Meaning the buyers were in control of this market. But now, the next interval, which means the next day, sellers came in and then dominated this market with full force. And at this point, sellers are in control. That is reversal. After a reversal, remember I told you guys, we want to be in alignment with the side that is dominating. After a reversal, trust me, the next day or irrespective, now these techniques I'm giving you guys work on all time frame. You can also use these techniques for weekly time frame, for monthly time frame, right? So this could be 1 week, this could be the next week. So if we are using weekly time frame, the next week, the side that was dominating, in this case, bearish scenario, they will keep on dominating because obviously they have already taken charge of the market. This is what we call continuation. This is the reversal. This is the continuation. So your duty as a trader is to always read every price action piece by piece. For example, let's go back to daily now. Daily, day 1, day 2, day 3. Read it piece by piece. After this day, the sellers are already in charge. Now, this day, the sellers are still in charge, okay? High chances are the next day, sellers are going to be in charge. A time will come whereby buyers will come in and then dominate the market with full force, okay? Now, when they dominate the market with full force, that means buyers have already taken charge of the market. What do you do as traders at this point? Now, what you need to do is to move in alignment with the side of the market that is dominating. Now, if you take a look, there are periods of the market whereby reversal coming. For example, this day that bullish takeover, we are supposed to expect bearish, but there's a reversal. There's a way we can, analyze this market on lower time frame. We will know that, okay, reversal is coming up on this particular trading day. That means we shouldn't expect the bearish continuation. That is why there are some conditions in the market whereby after you have seen a reversal like this, You'll be thinking the next day will continue like this, but with lower time frame price action, you will know that no. This side of the market that is dominating, they're not going to take charge. So the bears are still in charge because of lower time frame price action. Don't worry, if I have enough time, I'm going to go back to that lower time frame. But let's focus on direction first. Then we'll focus on the entry strategy, which is the purpose of this video. Now, since we know about direction, we know the side that is dominating. For example, after this reversal now, bullish and dominating. That is this day. Until this day that there's a reversal. I've told you guys before the reversal, it will always show on lower time frame. There's one part of our mentorship program that deals with reversal. So we can read it on lower time frame, and then we will know that, okay, this point there will be a reversal. There's one video I even did on this channel, that talks about reversal, smart money reversal. I'm going to pin it to this one. You can watch about it. After this reversal, bullish are dominating. Even this one is bullish because they have not dominated to the downside. Now we know the buyers are dominating continuously. Buyers. This one is still bullish, all right? Bullish. This one, you can see this was a fade continuation. The market dominated to the downside and then it didn't continue. But eventually, the buyers are dominating with full force, continuously, bullish. That's how we got to this current market state. Now, there's no reversal yet. Now, since we know the direction of the market, remember I told you guys two things we need. First, direction, which I've just cleared up. Since we know the direction of the market, we need to understand how to engage this thing consistently and let us maximize the day. Maximizing the day is what will help you to make more money, as a lower time frame scalper or intraday trader. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm not going to make use of this current day because price is still unfolding, okay? But I'm going to make use of previous day, which is yesterday. Now let's go to that 5 minutes time frame. This is what I want. Before I go to that 5 minutes time frame, this is what I want to give to you guys. This is the unit we want to work with. Forget about the fact that it is bullish at this point. You can also have it as a bearish scenario. This is the best entry techniques you can work with in this industry. For example, personally, this is the entry techniques I work with. But you don't work with it anyhow. What I'm trying to say is that this is an entry opportunity for bearish, right? You don't use it for entry when the direction of the day is bullish. No, don't do that. That's why most of you guys are getting it wrong. You are losing a lot of money. Okay. What you need is wait for this setup in alignment with direction. With this, you got to make a lot of money. Okay, let's take a look at yesterday. Oh my goodness, a lot of entry opportunities. Let's start from here. So the market came back. Now I'm giving you guys the entry opportunity with reference to that illustration I told you guys. We call it the entry hook. All right, the entry hook. Now, this is the hook, first hook here, entry, okay? Now, where is the second hook? The second hook is somewhere around here, all right? After the break to the upside, from here to here, then the market came back to rebalance it. That is, they come back like this. This is the second hook. This is the second entry, all right? At this point, this is the second entry. Now, the market expanded. Where is the third entry? Which is this one here, all right? This is the third hook from here to here. This is the third entry. Those of you that make use of PDRAs, you can see this is a perfect entry into a favor lookup. All right. But my goal here is that you understand the direction, because there are sometimes you will see bearish move. For example, there are bearish move like this coming lower. But I didn't use it as a reference for you guys. I didn't use it as an example because you will lose money. Imagine you engage this hook now, this entry hook. All right. This one to the dance, because this is a perfect entry, all right? This is a perfect entry. You engage it, and the market gave you some willingness because at this point you'll be on profit. But now your entry is already on drawdown as they keep pushing up because you are against the side of the market that day, all right? That's why most people, they make effort, but they don't see the result. Now, since you're in alignment with what, and if you check, I traded this whole move yesterday. I made a lot of money from GBP USD. Okay, this is Euro USD. I engaged GBP USD yesterday, but it's the same thing. If I go to GBP USD, you will always see this hook back to back. So multiplicity of entries. Let's take a look at GBP USD yesterday, the one I traded. Multiplicity of entries. All right, this is yesterday, Wednesday. Okay, the first hook came in at this point. All right, first entry hook from here to here, entry, here to here, entry. We'll move again. So you can be engaging it. If you want to be closing your entries, you can be closing it. If you want to be stacking them, because there are different styles of stacking techniques. So from here to here is entry. Keep engaging it consistently. Now, what you need to do, first of all, because there are a lot of entry opportunities. What you need to do first, start with direction. Okay, very, very important. And then you don't want a situation whereby you go against that. For example, direction is still bullish here, right? But there are entry opportunities that are bearish. Though it may look very nice, but I'm not going to engage it. All right. because of experience. Experience have taught me a lot, and that is why I can boldly, confidently mentor people because of experience. It's not all about age or whatever, but experience matters. All right. And there are some people I'm mentoring that are way far times two older than me, but experience. So these are the things we need to tell people. Walk in alignment to direction, and then be plugging in all this hook back to back, back to back. It worked all the days. Yesterday it worked, but I traded this GBP Okay, this is Tuesday. Tuesday it worked consistently. Traded GBP back to back, back to back. You can see my hook right here, back to back, back to back, back to back. This one there was an entry here as well. So I believe this video will help most of you guys that are still yet to, most of what we do here on YouTube community is to present the information to you guys. Then you practice it. One of the reasons why people struggle after watching a lot of videos is that they don't practice it. So after watching this video, practice it, backtest it. As you backtest, the more you backtest, the more confidence you are having as a trader, and the more you can be able to execute, flawlessly without fear, without anything, and you make more money. All right. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, turn the notification button on. Those of you asking about our mentorship program, there's a WhatsApp link in the description part of this video. You can use it to reach out to my admin and then contact him regarding mentorship. I will see you guys next upload. Peace.